Spa-Francorchamps has always been Formula One's ultimate driver circuit, but under the 2026 regulations, it could become the biggest engineering challenge on the entire calendar. Because at Spa, every compromise is exposed. Let me give you a breakdown of the track. At just over 7 kilometers, Spa is the longest circuit in Formula One. Its combination of enormous elevation changes, ultra-fast corners, and long full-throttle sections has always demanded the perfect balance between downforce and straight-line speed. But in 2026, finding that balance becomes even more difficult. With reduced ground effect, active aerodynamics, and a much greater reliance on electrical deployment, engineers won't simply be chasing peak performance. They'll be chasing efficiency across an entire 7-kilometer lap. The lap begins with arguably the most famous sequence in motorsport, Eau Rouge, Radillon, and then immediately onto the Camel Straight. In previous generations, maximum downforce gave drivers the confidence to attack Eau Rouge almost flat. Now, with significantly less underfloor downforce, aerodynamic stability through the compression becomes far more sensitive to ride height and active wing transitions. Any instability here doesn't just cost time through Radillon, it compromises speed all the way down the Camel Straight. Getting this section right could define an entire lap. Sector 2 is where Spa demands versatility. Heavy braking into Le Combe chicane, the flowing rhythm through Bruxelles, Turn 9 and Puel, then the technical sequence of Les Fagnes and Stavelot. Every corner asks something different of the car. Mechanical grip through the slower corners, aerodynamic consistency through the fast ones, and with active aero constantly switching between drag reduction and maximum downforce, teams must ensure those transitions are completely seamless. If the balance shifts even slightly, drivers could fight understeer on entry before snap oversteer on exit. At Spa, confidence is everything. This could be one of the toughest energy management circuits of the season. Spa features some of the longest periods at full throttle anywhere on the calendar, limiting opportunities to recover electrical energy under braking. That forces engineers into difficult decisions. Do you deploy aggressively on Camel, or save energy for the run from Stavelot through Blanchiment and onto the bus stop? Under the 2026 regulations, battery management won't be about one straight. It'll be about surviving the entire lap without running out of deployment. Without traditional DRS, overtaking becomes much less predictable. Drivers instead rely on active aerodynamics working throughout the lap, combined with additional electrical deployment when attacking another car. Camel Straight will still be the obvious opportunity. But don't overlook moves into the bus stop or even around the outside at Le Combe if one driver has managed their battery more effectively. At Spa, energy strategy could become just as important as outright pace. This weekend isn't just about producing the most downforce, it's about producing the most efficient car. Engineers will be analysing aerodynamic stability through Eau Rouge, battery deployment over Spa's enormous full throttle sections, tyre temperatures through Pouin, suspension compliance over the elevation changes, and as always, the Ardennes weather. At Spa, it can be dry at one end of the circuit and raining at the other. That uncertainty could make setup decisions even more critical than usual. Spa has always rewarded brave drivers. In 2026, it may reward the smartest engineers even more. This weekend could show which teams have truly mastered Formula One's new generation of active aerodynamics and energy management. Join me throughout the week for all the coverage.